Hello, amazing humans. This chair move is amazing for waking up your entire spine to help relieve back pain and neck pain. And what you'll need for this one is a firm chair to sit on with your feet comfortably on the floor and something sturdy and stable to lean up against. So it could be the back of a chair, or it could simply be your kitchen table or even your desk. You'll want whatever you're leaning up against to be able to hold the weight of your upper body so you can lean fully into it and not have you worried about it slipping away on you. All right, let's get started. And first, let's just explore how is your spine moving in this moment. So in a seated position, feet comfortably on the floor, put your hands in between your legs and just start to sink your hands down towards the floor and only go as far as you're comfortable. Now, the point of this movement isn't to force yourself to touch the floor. If you don't touch the floor, that's okay. The point is, in this moment, how is your brain organizing your whole body, your whole spine, to make the movement the most comfortable for you? So just get curious about how low can you go and still be comfortable. And then come on back up. And now lean up against the sturdy table or desk or chair that you have in front of you. Make sure that it's stable enough to take the weight of your upper body. And in this position, very slowly start to look up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. And keep exploring this movement nice and slow and keep it comfortable, and just notice how much of your spine do you feel moving. How is your brain organizing your body to do this movement? How high up can you look without straining? And how far down can you look without straining? What parts of your body are moving and what parts of your body are not moving? And that's great. Go back to the starting position. And this time, instead of looking straight up, this time take your gaze and see if you can see into the general area of your back pocket. Now, you might not actually be able to see into your back pocket, and that's okay. But you want to initiate the movement as if you're looking over your left shoulder, behind you somewhere, and down. So as if you were looking into your back pocket, and then slowly sink down and just look directly down below in between your legs at the floor. And then as you come up, instead of looking directly up, look over your right shoulder as if to look into your right back pocket. And then slowly bring your gaze downwards to in between your feet, sinking down into it. And as you come up, your spine is arching and you're looking into your left back pocket or in the general direction. And then come back down, looking directly in between your knees at the floor. And then as you come back up, you're looking over your right shoulder towards the direction of your back pocket. Repeat this movement slowly, exploring, feeling what parts of your body are moving. Can you feel any of your ribs expanding and maybe contracting on one side and then the other? Are you leaning up against the chair, allowing the chair to take over the weight of your upper body as you're slowly sinking, looking directly in between your knees downwards? And then as you come up, you're looking over one shoulder at the left back pocket, and then the next time you're alternating. And that's wonderful. You can come into a sitting position and just rest. And just notice if there's any difference in how you're sitting. Maybe you feel a bit taller, more centered on your chair. Maybe your shoulders are hanging a little bit more loosely. Whatever it is for you, just notice. And then when you're ready, go back to leaning up against the back of the chair or the firm table. And this time, as you're looking downwards, instead of looking straight down in between your knees to the floor, this time it's like you're peeking underneath your left armpit to see something behind you at the wall behind you, underneath your left armpit, and then come up through the middle, looking up towards the ceiling, straight up towards the ceiling, keeping it comfortable. And as you're coming down, this time turning the head slightly to peek underneath your right elbow at the wall behind you. And then coming straight up to look at the ceiling up above you. So as you go up, you're looking straight up, and as you come down, you're alternating looking underneath your left armpit at the wall behind you, and then straight up, and then you're looking down underneath the right armpit at the wall behind you. So continue going nice and slow, feeling what parts of your body have to move to make this movement possible. Coming straight up and then sinking down to look underneath one armpit and then the other. How much more of your spine is moving? What ribs have to sink or expand? How can you make the movement easier, more luxurious, feel more comfortable? And that's wonderful. You can just let it all go and sit in your chair. Feel how you're sitting now. And then go back to leaning up against your stable back of the chair or desk or table and simply begin to look straight up towards the ceiling, keeping it comfortable, and looking straight down in between your knees, keeping the movement comfortable, only going as far as is comfortable for you. And just notice, are you looking a little bit further up? And are you sinking and looking a little bit further down? Is more of your spine participating in the movement? Is your brain aware of more of those vertebrae? Is your brain more aware of the movement of your ribs to help coordinate this movement? Has it become a little bit more comfortable for you? Can you go a little bit further? And that's great. You can just come back into a sitting position, and in a comfortable seated position, you can bring your hands in between your legs and simply sink your hands down towards the floor and just feel, is this movement a lot more comfortable? Are you going way further than you first did? I can actually touch the floor and bring my hands way back or way forward. It's a much more comfortable position for me. What about you? What changes did you notice? You can let me know down below. I love hearing from you. And if you did notice the difference, congratulations, your brain was able to take in this quality incoming information, those little tidbits of variation of looking over your shoulder or looking under your armpit. Your brain was able to take in that variation, coordinate your movement in a much more efficient way to increase your flexibility and reduce pain. So I hope that was helpful. It's a simple, easy movement that you can do in a couple of minutes, anytime, anywhere. So hopefully you do it a couple times today, a couple times over the next week, and we will see you in the next video, okay? Bye.